My name is Melody Nzua. I am 33 years old. I've lived in this community for 14 years. We are here in Goromonzi, Chifumbi North, Mashonaland East Province in Zimbabwe. With me, I have Miss Cecilia and Miss Tamika. I'm gonna say a little bit about myself so you know the background and where I come from and how this come to be. So I've lived here for 14 years and I've seen children walking to and from school for about 10 to 12 kilometers every day, every single day, no matter what the weather was. Whether it's cold, it's raining, it's hot, it's what, they've been walking to school every single day. And you know, it has always touched me, and I've always thought of what should I do to help? What should I do to help my community? Then one day I had a dream. I didn't know what it meant or what it was for. I had a dream. I'd gone to another school to ask for permission to build a school, a school, like another school in a school. Let me just say. So, but the way I was saying it, it seems as if the school was for kids or children with special needs. So, of course, at the end of the dream, the block was up and there were students everywhere. I did not know still what it meant until I met this lovely lady through the grace of God. Her name is Miss Tamika. Welcome over here.
Thank you, Miss Melody. So let me say that my journey to Goromonzi started 35 years ago when, at the age of 15, God showed me that He was going to send me to the great continent of Africa to open a school. Little did I know it would take as long as it has, but like Melody said, I was blessed to come here last October during feast season with Brother Stevie Robinson and Preacher Head Ministry to dig borehole wells. And Melody set up a parent informational where we invited the parents for the community to come out and talk about what their needs were. And it was immediately obvious that God was sending us here to collaborate and partner with her, Sister Adiva, and the J.R. Turner Foundation to make this dream that they had a reality by putting a school in this community. Fortunately, the J.R. Turner Foundation was willing to donate the land and partner with us to help us get this started. And what you will see in this video is something that has come to fruition based on the vision and faith for sure that God has given so many people. And you know how the scripture says, I knew you even before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knew the plans He had for us. And our lovely teacher Cecilia has a story to share along those lines.
Yes, indeed. My story is very, very interesting because, as Mr. Maker said, God knew me when I was still in my mother's womb. My mom had a dream when she was pregnant with me, and she was told, you're going to give birth to a baby girl and you're going to name her Tabitha. And as I grew up, my mom always said, Cecilia, my girl, you are Tabitha, and you are going to be someone who will help the needy in the community. And I was like, how can I do that? I don't even have the resources. But you know what? When God wants you to do something, He definitely will find ways and He will show you the way. And I met these lovely people, and I don't even know how God did it, but yes, He did it. And today we are here to ensure that our needy community gets all the need it deserves, and they all get the education they deserve and the education they need. You are going to enjoy watching these learners in this video, seeing how they enjoy coming to school every day, getting hot meals every day, and enjoying their education here in Goromonzi district, Zimbabwe.
I would like to say, you know, the journey hasn't been easy. Maybe it looks easy. It has not been easy. Like for us, everything we are doing here is based on faith.
Yes.
It's strictly faith. Sister Tamika left everything in America this year, right? And moved here to Zimbabwe based on faith that we're going to put a school here. We're going to build a school here. But we said, you know what? Even without resources, we have to open. and start. Let's just start, because these kids are waiting for us. They are waiting.
Yes.
They are waiting to be rescued by us, not anybody else.
Yes.
Just us. So we can simply say we were called and we said yes.
And let me say this, talking about faith. At one point, remember, I came to Miss Melody and she asked about food. And what did I tell you? The scripture says, give us this day our daily bread. And God did what he does.
He did what he does.
Our children have been
Fed from day one up until today.
Yes. Yes.
We have never skipped a day where they would just go without a meal.
Yes.
And would want to say thank you to
Yes.
people who are making this possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Ndo Pachiko Padus. Ndo Tiza Nukuerenga Nekukala. Ndukufara nokuti Pachiko Padus. Ndatenda.
Okay, so this is our ECDA class, and in our ECDA class we have Miss Sandy over there. She's busy with the learners, so that was Blessed Njaza. He is in ECDA class, and that is our ECDA class, and they are enjoying themselves here. They are happy that they are coming to school every day.
We're gonna have one student say a few words about how they feel about us bringing a school here. As you can all see, our students, they are sitting outside because we don't have any classrooms to put them. But we said, you know what, we just have to start, because if we stop, then it means we're going to have to wait for the whole year for us to start in the beginning of the year, that is in 2024. So we decided to start. It's in the cold. Right now it's winter in Zimbabwe, but we started to start with our ECDB outside, our ECDA outside, and over there, as you can see, that's our multiple age classroom. It has students from 9 to 16 years old. Some of them have gone to school before and ended maybe in grade 2. Some of them have never gone to school before. Some of them are orphans. Some of them, they only have one parent, and they also live in this farming community. So we're going to have 2 students, one boy and one girl, who are going to say a few words about how they feel about us bringing the school here.
My name is Lapis. I'm 13 years. Ndogara natete mama nadhidha wakashaya. Ndakanga ndauya kuzonyoresa vana, tobva ndanzi yakuchikoro, tobva ndauya saka ndinofarawo. Tinodzidza, tinowerenga, tinonyora, tinodzidzira panze, makilasi edu asati awaka, saka ndofarawo. Tinodya pazuva katuma. My name is Patrick Chutari. Nyama yangu akashaya ndichiri mudiki, saka baba vangu achembera havakwanisi kundichengeta, kugara nasisi wangu. Saka mai ndakangana nababa vangu chikoro, vandanzi nababa chikoro, vandangoniwa, vandzidza, vandaisiwa mukilasi ine wabi yangu vakanzena.
Okay, this is Patrick here telling his story. He's practically saying that his mother passed away when he was really young, and now he's staying with his father and his older sister. His father is now old, like grown. He can't take care of him or support him or with whatever that he wants. But he made a good choice to come and register him here, where he will be provided with 2 meals of food, of hot meals every day. Then education, of course, as much as they are outside, at least he's happy that he's in a classroom where he has other kids who are the same age as he is. So he's not shy to go to school, to start in grade 1, because he has never gone to school in his life. So over here we have Tendai. He's also going to tell a part of his story.
Name is Tendai Darius. 16 Akori.
It's okay, go ahead.
Name is Tendai Darius. The 16 Akori. Yangu torwa sungano xikolo. Ndidzidzini wangu ezira rangu.
Who do you stay with? Nogara nani kumba?
Ndega.
Kokudya. Waita sei pachikafu.
Pachikafu nongopiwawo nemunhu pashopu. Ndini kana kuya kuchikoro. Nongoya ndogeza. Kuchinja. Ndodya. Ndodzidza. Nekunyora kuerenga. Ndini kandapedza chikoro. Kana tapedza chikoro. Todya toenda kumba. Ndini kandasvika kumba. Ndoenda kumba kwangu. Thank you.
Okay. So this is Tendai. He has a story as well. His story is he's 16 years old and he's been staying by himself. We identified Tendai on a feast day of the Israel of God Church. Then that's when we were made known of him and we told him to come to school. Then he started coming to school from the day that we opened schools, and he's been our student from then. So when he comes to school first thing in the morning, he washes with hot water. We give him food, porridge in the morning. Then he goes for his lessons. Then they eat again in the afternoon before they leave to go home. He leaves his uniforms here. They get washed. Tomorrow morning when he comes, he always have a fresh uniform to put on. So he is happy that at least he has somewhere where he can eat as a child who's been living by himself. He looks forward to coming to school every day. That's what he's been saying.
Yes, that's very true. And all our learners are so much excited because it has not been easy. Most of them had been staying at home, especially this multiple aged class. Most of them had been at home. But right now they are able to come to school because we now have a school close by. Some of them were even supposed to be at the secondary schools. But right now, because there is no school close by, we have them here and we are going to make sure that they get the education they need and they get the education they deserve.
Okay. Last, we have our grade 1 class. Our grade 1 class is a class that has infrastructure. We received some desks and some chairs from a donor, and we are happy that at least one of our class is sitting on a desk and on a chair, and it's inside and they are not cold. So we're gonna go inside and have 1 or 2 scholars say something about how they feel about us being in school here.
Yes, and in the grade 1 class we have Miss Tracy. She is our grade 1 teacher who takes our grade 1 class, and the assistant teacher with her is Miss Marvelous. So we have Miss Marvelous and Miss Tracy taking our grade 1 class. And as you can see, they have desks, they have chairs, and they are writing, they are learning. So in this class, we are very happy that this is at least one class that has enough infrastructure. However, it's not yet complete because, as you can see, we don't have a whiteboard or a chalkboard that is there for them to use. But for now, we are thankful. We thank God that they have all this that they have so far. So we are going to have one of our learners say something.
My name is Martina Msud. Kufara nekutanga chikoro nodzidza nekubiki nekudya katrue nekuti chikoro chiri padhuze.
Yes, that is Nokutenda there. She's so much excited that the school is close by and they have 2 meals per day. We are going to also have another learner who is going to tell us something about how they feel.
My name is Maria Pons. Ndikufara kuti tikuya pachikoro kunozodzidza padhuze kunodya chikafu katrue. Tinonyora nekuerenga nekukhala.
Yes, they are so much excited, and as you can see, most of them are emphasizing the issue that they have 2 meals per day. This is so much important for them because most of them had been spending the whole day with their parents at work as they work on the farms, and they'll be having cold meals. Sometimes they'll just eat once per day during the day, and then they'll have their supper in the evening. But right now they'll have breakfast, they'll have hot lunch, and they will go home with on a full stomach, because at least they will be very, very energetic and they will be very healthy learners. Our vision is to ensure that we teach healthy learners, we teach learners who can be able to listen, and as we all know, if you are hungry, you can never concentrate.
Not only that, we give 2 hot meals or their reading or their writing. We also provide spiritual lessons. So we have our Bible teacher who's not here today, but we always have Bible classes 4 times a week. And we also have sporting activities. We also have a coach who trains them football, handball, and physical education. So we know that if they are not good in the classroom, they'll always find something in the soccer field or something in the netball field, or they will benefit something spiritually. In light of everything, we are so happy that we have gotten this far. As you can see, we have a classroom that is up to the roof level, and we are happy. And thank you to our donors who've been sending us money to make sure that we build our first block. I'll walk you around so I can show you the whole block. This classroom is 70 square meters, which means we have a class of about 30 students. It's enough space for the students and for the teacher as well. So yeah, that's our first classroom. Then this is our first block. We're only able to build 1 classroom all the way up to the roof level. But because of some circumstances that we have faced, we have gotten to a standstill position. In light of everything, we would also like to thank our donors for donating towards building a block. As you can see, this is our first block, and we have finished our first classroom up to the roof level. But at this moment, we have gotten to a standstill because of various reasons. The first reason is the first person that we gave our contract to build this whole classroom was so excited, you have no idea. He was so excited to take upon this project to the extent that he underestimated some of the cost that was associated with building this block. So we say to ourselves, let's just wait and regroup, and we can always start again. And also, it also happened with our donors. They've kind of, stopped donating towards the block. So we said, let's wait and let's give people some time, then we can always start again.
Like we said earlier on, the learners were all excited, saying, we have food, we get 20 meals, 2 meals a day, we get 2 meals a day. And here, the learners are having their lunch, and today they have sada, beef stew, and vegetables. They are all enjoying themselves, they are all having their lunch. So this is where we have our lunch. We make sure that they wash their hands, they come and eat here. They all get enough. They all get enough for their lunch, and soon after lunch they go home. They go home on full stomachs. And this meal is very, very hot. It's very healthy for them, and it's our staple food here in Zimbabwe. So they are enjoying our staple food today. On Thursday, they have sada, beef, and vegetables. So they all over there, they are all learners eating. The food is still being served. Some are still waiting for their food. This is how we do it. And over there, we have those 4 ladies over there. They are the ones who make sure that our learners are well fed. and they make sure they cook very healthy food for them. These ladies didn't just want their learners to get free education, they also wanted to be part of this initiative, and they came up and said, please, can we be part of the team that makes sure that our learners get education and healthy food.
And they're well fed. So as you can see, they come here early in the morning. Of course, it's not morning time, but they come early in the morning, around 5:30 in the morning, so they can light the fire, then start preparing porridge for our breakfast. So that's what they do every day from Monday until Friday. After they finish serving food, they start doing the dishes to make sure that they are clean and ready for tomorrow. So
And when they come in the morning, they make sure that the learners are safe. So they are the ones who actually receive the learners before the teachers get here. They make sure that the learners are safe, and they keep the learners safe in the grade 1 room, the one that we just showed you, our church. That's where they make sure that all the learners are kept there safe. They don't hurt each other. They don't run around.
okay, thank you so much for listening, and please don't forget to adopt a child and keep us moving. We turned out hundreds and hundreds of kids because our facility cannot have more than 200 or 300. But with your help, as we build the classroom or the block, we are hoping to enroll more and more. So please keep donating and adopt a child. The link is below.
Thank you so much. Adopt a child, please.